Hey there, it's Tony here from H2E Hydrogen Pods here in Torquay during this coronavirus lockdown. On this video I'm going to be sharing with you three categories of people who really benefit from hydrogen inhalation and about the safety of hydrogen, because it's two questions I commonly get asked. I've been supplying hydrogen machines for well over 4 years now, and I want to know who my client is. Who am I really going to help? Because I want to make sure that if I'm supplying something that they're going to benefit from it. So I've boiled it down to three main clients who benefit from hydrogen. The first category is athletes. So I've got athletes who do the same routine week in, week out, year after year. They add in the hydrogen and they give me the feedback that they're lifting heavier weights, they're performing better, they're recovering faster, and the science backs it up. It's simple. Hydrogen feeds the mitochondria, it feeds your cells, it helps clean up the inflammation and the toxicity after the workout, and it helps with sleep as well. So the whole packet is hydrogen helps with athletes. Second category is with hydrogen for health conditions. This category, the answer is much broader, because hydrogen can help from anything from a common cold to working alongside a mainstream cancer treatment. It helps with sepsis, it helps with inflammation, helps with heart conditions. And my own experience, I've had many experiences with hydrogen, but one that really stands out was in January this year. I had like the worst type cold. I don't know if it was the coronavirus or not. It had very similar symptoms. I didn't test it for that, but let's just say it was just like the most stonking, yucky cold. And the first 2 days I had it, I forgot about the hydrogen. I just didn't use it. On day 2, I got this air cannula, put it in, laying in bed, feeling absolutely yuck, started breathing it in. And within an hour, the improvement was I was breathing better, I could feel the inflammation dramatically reduced, and it was like a real wow aha moment with hydrogen. It's like I got a massive improvement in a short period of time. And what's interesting is that they've been doing scientific research with patients in China with the coronavirus and using oxygen and hydrogen on those patients. And the video footage of seeing the testimonies of these patients after they've been breathing this hydrogen and oxygen is just like that same feeling that I got of relief, of it feels better. It's not going to cure a problem or deal with it in that way, but it helps with the inflammation. And a lot of people are saying with this coronavirus, it's the inflammation that is really making the body struggle. And if that helps with that part, and the immune system is doing its job, it's how things work hand in hand. So hydrogen for health. Third category is that this is for people who have good health, but they just want it for general well-being and longevity. This group, that what I hear is that they don't get that dramatic, I'm feeling the massive benefits. It's more subtle, and some people say, I'm breathing in, I'm not feeling anything. If you haven't got a lot of inflammation and you haven't got a health problem and you're not performing to a high standard sports wise, then you don't get that, I get that it's working. But what I say to that category is that, if you take a vitamin E tablet or vitamin C tablet, do you feel something? But I say to them, look, in this category you've got to go, it's more subtle. Are you sleeping better? Is your mood better? Is your skin better? But anyway, those are the three categories. The next question I often get asked is it safe? Well, hydrogen's been looked at since 1888, and it's since 2007 the scientific community has gone, wow, this is really something, because in 2007 a group of scientists published a paper which is on PubMed, so it's all peer-reviewed studied, that hydrogen acts as a therapeutic antioxidant. We've got deep sea divers who breathe in 96% hydrogen, 4% oxygen. These are the divers who go to 700 meters. It keeps them alive. Hydrogen is, everywhere. We've been breathing it for the whole of humanity. It's in the air we breathe, but a tiny percent. It's like a fraction of 1%. It's 0.0001% hydrogen. But it acts as an amazing antioxidant. It's in our food, it's in green leafy vegetables, it's in our fresh fruits. A big proportion of our body is hydrogen, so we are hydrogen. I do get a question sometimes saying, is hydrogen flammable? Is it safe? The hydrogen that comes out of this nasal cannula is less than 4% of the total air around here. It's not at a flammable rate. It can't produce more than that. It has these titanium plates in there that produces, that's as much as it can produce. So it's not going to suddenly produce massive amount of hydrogen. It's just maximum that comes out of here is 4%. It's not at a flammable rate. So safety wise, we've got the scientific data. We know it's not flammable at that rate. What else? In all that time, there's been no known side effects. If you compare that with any other drug, even if you compare it with aspirin, aspirin has around 3,000 possible deaths from just aspirin, which is considered super safe. Hydrogen, how many drugs have no known side effects? Hydrogen has no known side effects. It's really safe on the body. If you're interested in health, well-being, hydrogen is just something to get passionate about, something to investigate, to read and research. And it's not super well known in the UK. In China, Korea, Japan, it's really, really well known about. But I'm really trying to make that change in the UK, that people know the health benefits of hydrogen. So if you want to know more, look at the resources, look at the science page. But any questions you want to know about hydrogen, email me, phone me, and after lockdown, come and visit me. But anyway, stay well, stay safe, keep the mindset really strong, and keep happy. Cheers, guys.